Imagine for a moment waking up one day and realizing you have $10,000 sitting in your bank account. Now, I know what you're thinking. What's the big deal about $10,000? But trust me, reaching this milestone is not just about the number. It's about the doors it opens, the peace of mind it brings, and the way it can completely change your approach to life. Now, if you haven't hit that $10,000 mark yet, don't worry, because today I'm going to share how saving just $10,000 can transform your financial future in ways you never expected. But before we dive in, take a second and drop a comment below saying, "I easily saved $10,000. Positive affirmations like this attract financial abundance, and once you comment, I'm going to like every single one. Let me tell you a story. I remember a time when $10,000 seemed like a distant dream. You'd hear about it. Financial advisors always say, save at least 10 grand for emergencies. But between bills, life's little surprises, and everyday expenses, it seemed like a mountain too high to climb. Sound familiar? Well, one day I decided I had enough of feeling like I was treading water. I got serious about building that savings, and something amazing happened. Slowly but surely, as my savings grew, so did my sense of security. I wasn't constantly stressed about the what-ifs anymore. You know, those emergencies that can knock your finances out of balance. Instead, I had a cushion, and with it, a whole new mindset. Here's the thing most people don't realize. Saving $10,000 isn't just about having a nice number in your bank account. It's about what that number represents. It's the financial security that lets you say, I can handle whatever life throws at me. Whether it's a sudden car repair, a medical bill, or even job loss, you're prepared. You've got this. And let me tell you, the peace of mind that comes with that is priceless. It's knowing that you're not living paycheck to paycheck, that you're no longer caught in the cycle of anxiety every time an unexpected expense pops up. But here's the best part, that $10,000 doesn't just sit there doing nothing. Oh no. Once you reach that point, you can start thinking about bigger things. Imagine this. You now have the option to invest, to grow your wealth. Stocks, bonds, even starting a small business. Suddenly, you're not just saving money, you're making your money work for you. When you hit that milestone, you suddenly have the ability to make your money work for you in ways you couldn't before. One of the best ways to do that is through investing in stocks and bonds. With $10,000, you can now start diversifying your investments, which is a key strategy for building wealth over time. For example, you can invest in dividend-paying stocks like Verizon, Exxon, and Apple. These are stocks from companies that share a portion of their profits with shareholders. By owning shares in these companies, you can start receiving regular dividend payments, money that you didn't have to actively work for. Let's break it down. If you invest $10,000 in dividend stocks that pay an average of 3 to 4% annually, you could be looking at an additional $300 to $400 per year. Over time, if you reinvest those dividends, that money compounds and grows, leading to even more passive income. Imagine having a steady stream of money flowing in without having to work extra hours. You're literally getting paid while you sleep. That's the power of dividends. Let's take it one step further, investing in bonds. Bonds are like lending your money to companies or governments in exchange for interest payments. They're considered safer than stocks, and with $10,000, you can spread your investments across different bonds for a balanced portfolio. This allows you to generate steady income from interest payments while reducing your risk. The beauty of these investments is that they are passive income streams, money that flows in even while you're doing other things in life. And if you want to learn more about easy ways to generate quick cash, don't forget to check out my video, 5 Easy AI Tools for Quick Cash. It's packed with actionable tips you don't want to miss. But here's something a lot of people overlook: how saving money can lead to better credit, which can save you thousands of dollars in the long run. Let me explain how. When you have $10,000 saved, you're more likely to avoid debt or pay off credit card balances faster. This improves your credit score, and a good credit score unlocks serious savings when it comes to borrowing money, especially for big purchases like a house. Here's an example. Imagine two people looking to buy the same house for $300,000. One has a credit score of 780, and the other has a score of 620. The person with the higher credit score could qualify for a mortgage with an interest rate of around 5%, while the one with the lower score might only qualify for a rate of 7%. Now that might not sound like much of a difference, but over the life of a 30-year mortgage, that 2% difference is huge. The person with the lower credit score would end up paying around $120,000 more in interest over the loan's lifetime. That's the price of another house in some areas. So when you save up and use that money to improve your credit, you're not just helping your future self, you're literally saving tens of thousands of dollars over your lifetime. Have you noticed how much better your credit score is when you stop relying on it for emergencies? Let's be real. One of the best things about having $10,000 saved is the freedom to say no. No to toxic jobs, no to financial stress, and yes to opportunities that bring you joy. A friend of mine, Stephanie, in her early 40s, found herself stuck in a high-pressure job. She hated it, but couldn't leave because she had no financial cushion. After saving up that $10,000, she finally had the power to walk away. She started freelancing and now chooses projects that excite her. Her savings gave her the freedom to say yes to the things that matter. That's what savings gives you: control. It's not just about saying no to bad situations, but also about having the freedom to say yes to opportunities you would have missed otherwise. What would you say no to if you had the financial power to choose? Finally, let's talk about the long term. Saving $10,000 is more than just a short-term goal. It's a launchpad for financial independence. For millennials, Gen X, and Zennials, financial independence is often a long-term goal. But that first $10,000, that's your start. Think of it like a rocket. Your $10,000 is the fuel, and with every smart decision, every investment, and every bit of financial discipline, you're propelling yourself higher and higher toward true independence. It's not about working harder. It's about working smarter with your money. What would financial independence mean to you? Where would you go if you could build your life on a solid financial launchpad? So there you have it. Saving $10,000 is not just a number. It's a life changer, especially if you're over 40. And guess what? In my next video, I'll show you exactly how to save that first $10,000 faster than you think. You won't want to miss it. And before you go, please like, share, subscribe, and write "I easily saved $10,000" in the comments. Let's manifest that milestone together.